Okay, be honest with me. Have you ever said a word you've read 100 times only to realize you've been pronouncing it totally wrong in your head?
Oh, absolutely. For me, it was recipe. I used to say recipe because that's how it looked. I was so embarrassed the first time I ordered a cookbook.
See, it happens to everyone. And it's not about having a perfect accent. It's about being clear and confident when you speak. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul. And today, we're going to share some simple, practical secrets to better pronunciation in your daily life. No complicated rules, just things you can start doing right now.
Exactly. We're breaking this down into 3 key areas that make a huge difference. And we're doing it all through conversation, just like you'd hear in real life. First up, and this is a big one, the magic of small words.
Small words? Don't we usually worry about the big, difficult ones?
That's the secret. The most common pronunciation mistakes happen with tiny, common words. Think of words like the, of, to, and. We say them so fast, they change sound. For example, to in a sentence. Do I say, I'm going to the store?
Not really. It sounds more like I'm going to the store. The oo sound in to becomes a soft
Yes, and becomes an, or even just n. Me and you sounds like me and you. Listening for how native speakers squash these small words together is step 1. It immediately makes your speech sound more natural.
That makes sense. So instead of focusing on every single sound perfectly, we should listen to the music of the sentence, which is a perfect lead-in to our second secret. Word friends, linking sounds.
Ooh, I love this one. English speakers hate silence between words. We link them. The most common link is with consonant and vowel sounds. Paul, say this slowly. Turn off the light.
Turn off the light.
Now, say it like you're annoyed because I left the lights on again.
Turn off the light. Oh, the N in turn jumps right to the O in off. It's like one word, turn off.
Beautiful. Other examples, think about it, not at all. Where is your bag? The sound moves from the end of one word to the start of the next. It's not where is your bag, it's where is your bag.
And this brings us to our third secret, which can be tricky but is so important. The troublemakers, specific sounds.
Right, every language has sounds that are unique or difficult. For many learners, 2 big ones are the th sound and the short vowel sounds like in ship versus sheep. Let's tackle this first. It's not T or D. Your tongue has to peek out. Say this.
Exaggerating tongue out. This.
Perfect. Now thing.
Emily.
See? Tongue between the teeth. Now for a fun fact. Did you know the English word Q is pronounced exactly like the letter Q? The UU is silent. It's like the champion of silent letters.
That's a good one. And for vowel sounds, minimal pairs are your best friend. Ship and sheep. Bat and bet. Full and fool. Practicing these sharpens your ear and your mouth.
So we've got small words, word friends, and troublemakers. Now, how do we practice this daily? Here are our pro tips.
Tip 1. Become a mimic. Watch a short clip from a show or YouTube video you love. Pick one sentence. Listen, pause, and try to copy it exactly. The rhythm, the linking, the feeling. Don't worry about meaning first, just the sound.
Tip 2. Listen for the music. Next time you listen to an English song or conversation, don't focus on every word. Just hum along to the melody. Where does the voice go up? Where does it go down? This intonation is key to sounding natural.
Tip 3. Use your tech. Use voice typing on your phone or Google Translate. Try saying a sentence. Did it type what you meant? If not, play the automated voice to hear the correct pronunciation.
Tip 4, and the most important, practice in tiny bursts. 5 minutes every day is better than 1 hour once a week. Say the names of products at the supermarket in English. Describe what you're doing as you make coffee. Talk to yourself.
And that leads perfectly into your weekly challenge. Are you ready?
This week, we challenge you to record yourself saying just 2 sentences. Pick one with a lot of small words and linking, like I'm going to make a cup of tea and read a book. Listen back. Then listen to one of us say it. Try it again. That's it. This self-awareness is powerful.
We believe in you. That small act will teach you more than you think.
Thank you so much for watching and for working on your English journey with us. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection.
If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really supports our channel.
And subscribe and hit the bell for more friendly tips to make English a natural part of your daily life.
See you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.